Alright, you guys, how's it going? So I just finished up my Auxbeam pod video. Just got everything cleaned up, and I thought I would go ahead and make another video today. So I'm gonna go ahead and start a new, because this guy sent me a message and it made me think, okay, yeah, let's try and make the channel a little bit more. I mean, I try and reply, or at least like pretty much every single comment that I get. Now there's so many videos and whatnot, and the certain videos, it's just my inbox is just flooding. So plus work and everything else that I'm doing, so I try to keep in contact with you guys, but I'm going to try and do this a little bit more interactive, I guess you could say. So I think I'm going to start a new Q&A playlist, so basically the basic premise is you guys go ahead and message me, or honestly, it'd probably be easier if you just message me through YouTube or through Google Plus on Massey706, something like that. So this guy, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Wild Parang, I hope I'm saying that correctly. He says, "Hi Massey706, I like your videos on upgrading and fixing your truck. I just bought a 2010 work truck 2.3 4-cylinder XL just like yours. Question please. Number one, what set of tools would you suggest buying for basic upkeep and to fix it? Question two, would you ever like to upgrade and install tow shackles or tow hooks on the front just like the Ranger XLT? And number three, would you ever think of changing that solid rear window and install a sliding one? Thanks for your videos and I hope you answer my questions. Your friend from the Midwest, LOL." So 3 questions from this guy, and they're good questions. So I like the basic idea of having tools mobile and tools here at the house. So those of you who have been on this channel for a while, you know that I have the 301 piece mechanics tool set. You can't beat it even with the, and I get hate on that video all the time. That's my video on that tool set. People saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have bought it. Oh, you should have bought Snap-on, Matco, blah blah blah." But last I checked, Snap-on and Matco don't really come down this street very often if a tool breaks. So, and I don't feel like lopping off my arm or leg to pay for it. So, and I'm not a professional, so there's my stance on that. So, honestly, if you want a tool, that tool set, the only real thing that I've actually had to go for in terms of specialized tools is for ball joint presses, all that stuff. But that Harbor Freight tool set has gotten me out of quite a few jams because it has 1/4 inch, 3/8 and 1/2 inch drive sockets and all the different specialty hex and star and all that stuff bits. So but that's what I have for there. Also, let me get some light going in here. Sorry, I got light bars everywhere. I just reviewed, so let's see here, and another one. So my toolbox is really a mess right now because of my my suspension upgrade video, and I was going back in here like crazy. So this is really my kind of electrical and oil side. So I have my oil filter wrenches and caps and all that stuff, and soldering equipment and coolant testers, and I've got my line flare wrenches here. Most of this is all Harbor Freight, I'm not gonna lie. So because nothing's really broken on me, but I had one adapter break, but that was because I did a stupid decision with it. So these are all like combination ratcheting flex head wrenches. These are brake line hose wrenches, combination wrenches, again ratcheting wrenches, torque wrenches, all that stuff. And then this is a mess, I know, but that's all my 1/2 inch stuff. And then I've got all my bits and all that stuff down here, and all of my ratchet stuff down there. And I've got impacts, both like there's my 1/2 inch impact from Harbor Freight. I've got this really good Syntec from Harbor Freight as well. Not multimeter, or yeah, multimeter. I keep wanting to say scan tool, but I'm not that rich yet. So it comes with an amp clamp, temperature sensor probe, and your leads, all that stuff. That's really good for diagnostics. I've got all my school books there for engines, electrical, all that stuff. I've got my Haynes manual. I definitely recommend getting that. In my toolbox, as you can see, I bought a new toolbox because my old black one that was in all of my videos, it finally broke. The little plastic piece down here, and I actually caught someone trying to break into it when I came back from work, so lucky break there. But there's all my stuff from beach stuff, jumper cables, lights, all that stuff. and I upgraded to this Cobalt one. Got it for like $260 or something like that at Lowe's, and so this is just what I keep in there. Just, you know, like, this is my bag for work clothes, because it was raining recently. My dad bought me these Blue Hawk tools for Christmas, and so I've just been keeping these in here. And you know, everything's in here for just basic stuff like oil changes and spark plug stuff. And I keep this little Budweiser thing in here to separate so that they don't fall or flop around while I'm driving, which they did. And you know, it's got pretty much everything you need. I'm thinking about buying another 301 piece mechanics tool set from Harbor Freight to keep back here. And you know, trash, all that stuff, sunshade, also my emergency box. Right here, so it's got everything from tow ropes to jumper cables, all that stuff, and you know, my jacket, my girlfriend's jacket, dog leash, simple stuff like that. So, you know, I may go in depth more about you know, what I'm going to put in here and my reasoning behind it, but and you know, you can't forget the Fireball that's back there. And yeah, so that's the tools, and then we'll move on to your next question. Alright, so question 2 regarding the tow hooks or, you know, stuff like that up front. I've thought about it. I've even thought about putting a winch in here, like a front-mounted winch. Basically just going to the front frame, or the front of the frame here, and then getting a winch that comes out here. But I realized, I was like, you know what, that's a huge investment. And I'm like, I really haven't come across a time yet where I needed it. So, you know, it's a possibility. I mean, I'd honestly really just have to kind of look at the frame of an XLT, but I remember looking on the Ranger forums that it's kind of a pain in the ass to do it. But it is possible, I guess, if you come up through here and maybe drill something right here in the front, you know, bumper mount there, where it's still actually connected to the frame right there. It would be possible. I'm probably not going to do it just because you know, I really haven't had to have that situation, and even if I have that tow hitch in the back that I can hook to, so that's probably what I'm gonna do as far as that. But yeah, I don't really see myself putting tow hooks on there. I don't know, my mind might change. And then regarding the rear window, I have been craving, I guess you could say, a sliding rear window. You know, but I guess it's one of those things that I might do if and when this glass ever does get damaged or, you know, cracked. But you know, I like my stickers the way they are and whatnot. You know, I'm from Idaho, so you know, and I love guns, so I figured, what the hell, you know, get that sticker and all that stuff. And could you believe I got yelled at for that U.S. Air Force sticker by some woman out in Westlake Village? Oh well, free country, I guess. So why did she yell at me? I have no idea. Maybe she had a bad divorce or something in the Air Force. Of course, she did have an Obama sticker on her car. I don't know. Okay, so I'm not going to get into politics right now. So maybe she just hates our military, which in that case, F you. And so anyway, so yeah, that's my idea on tools and everything else. And then as far as those other 2 questions that you asked regarding tow hooks and the sliding rear window, I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard. I'm pretty sure the most expensive part would just be go ahead and, you know, buying the glass. But yeah, so you know, this is an okay set if you're looking for, you know, if you're on a budget and whatnot. But like I said, god damn, it's a loud helicopter. That's a big one. Like I said, though, that, you know, if you don't mind buying Harbor Freight, because I know some people just avoid that place like it's the plague, because they think as soon as they pick it up it's going to break, which, like I said, these tools have treated me extremely well, and I mean, I treat them extremely well as well. So I constantly lubricate and clean all my tools if I have nothing to do. So like I said, though, you can't go wrong with that Harbor Freight 301 piece mechanics tool set. And with that coupon, I think I got it for like $150. So yeah, and so like I said, I think I might just put another one back there, maybe as well as a jumper pack as well, possibly. But you know, kind of like a mobile version of my garage in the back of my truck just in case anything happens or I run into a friend that needs something. So, yeah. So, please go ahead and keep, I like interacting with you guys, especially if it's positive. That's always a plus. But you got to expect some trolls here and there online. And if you do have a question that you'd like me to answer here on a video, go ahead and just shoot me a message, or just go ahead. If you do want another question, or want another question answered, I should say, just go ahead and leave a comment and just mention that you want to make a video out of it. I'll do my best to go ahead and get these videos up. And yeah. So other than that, I think we're all wrapped up here for this first Q&A. And yeah, so go ahead and post your comments, questions, all that stuff, or email me through Google Plus, and whatever else you want to do, and we'll pump out more of these Q&A videos. So with that, go take care, guys. Thanks for watching.